Hello, my name's Lindsay. I'm 21 years old. I'm a Rhodes student. I grew up on a sugarcane farm just south of Durban. I went to boarding school at the age of 9. Yeah, I don't think my parents dig my vibe very much for sending me to boarding school at such a young and tender age. Farm break-ins. It was like the other day that it actually happened. We have electric fence around our house, only our house, not the whole farm. The farm's too big for a whole electric fence. So they obviously somehow made it over or under, I don't know how they did it, but they got inside the premises. And my dad woke up and he sleeps naked. So he walks through in pitch blackness and sees a little guy like standing in the shadows, like, looking around, trying to see what's in this house. And he immediately tackles him and they start fighting on the ground. And my mom wakes up and she starts screaming. Then my sister wakes up and she starts screaming. And then they run into my room and wake me up. So like, I don't know what to do. I see this guy wrestling my dad on the floor at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I ran downstairs and called my brother and I said, listen, Mark, Dad's getting, he's getting manhandled in our passageway. So we both ran upstairs. I got a hockey stick, he got a cricket bat, and we literally beat this oak off my dad. So it's like these two kind of cases that have happened, to my immediate family in the space of 2 years. It doesn't give you a lot of, comfortability in this country. So last year I was excluded from Rhodes University for beating up security guard, me and 2 other friends, and we didn't really have much chance in the case. I think we kind of got a raw deal in the end, but the SRC had a lot to say. They didn't know the full side of the story. They didn't know that the CPU guard wasn't actually even wearing a shirt. He was and drunk at the same time. And when somebody approaches you out of the darkness, not wearing a shirt, you will react to if he starts groping on your friend and whatever. You're gonna take precautions. You're definitely gonna react. So at the end of the day, we got no say. We were made an example of. Well, that's what I think. I think they had to make an example out of us to show other students. Because it was in the media, to show other students that this is wrong. Of course it was wrong, but I think we got a little bit of a raw deal. So I think the SRC didn't handle that, like the whole thing that well. They heard that side of the story, they didn't really hear our side of the story, and they suddenly made all these racial outcries against us. And they, in actual fact, didn't even know shit. They didn't know anything. You don't fuck with someone's livelihood who you've never met in your life. You don't know what I've been through to get here, and now this happens to me and you have to go fuck with my life.